We continue our 21 and under games live at the Amoranto Sports Complex in Quezon City with this exciting clash, one last clash, as the third-seeded ICC Bluehawks Rosario Batangas take on the sixth-seeded Quezon Huskers for this game one of a best-of-3 semifinals, or rather quarter-final series matchup. Once again, this is Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL D-League. So good evening, everybody. My name is Cholo Pangilinan, still with Coach Melo Navarro and Daphne Cristobal at the sidelines. Coach Melo, one more playoff game to end the night.
Oh, well, we've seen enough doon sa mga action na laro. Pero talagang inaabangan pa rin natin to because number 3, number 6, medyo hindi nagkakalayo sa team standings. So alam natin that this is anybody's ball game, and basing it from their last game, alam talaga natin na wala masyadong malaking advantage from both these teams.
And you said that the gap is closer since the seeding is not really far. But first, let's talk about their last game during eliminations where, ironically, the ICC Bluehawks just dominated the Quezon Junior Huskers 71-57.
Well, it was a game where both teams shot poorly from the field, only 40% for ICC and 34% for Quezon. But one thing that really separated them is yung 17 steals na nagawa nitong ICC, and that resulted to 30 fast break points. That's something na babantayan nitong Quezon ngayon. No? Talagang they want to take care of that basketball and play a higher percentage type of game if they want to secure this win.
And again, just like what we've been reiterating during the past games, don't let the stats, the records, the seeding fool you. Even this game, even their last game during the eliminations, the 71-57 win for ICC, because it's a different story in the playoffs. And that's it for now. We'll be turning it over to our venue announcer, Gio Cruz, for the start of our last ball game.
Junior MPBL D-League Inaugural Season, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. We are live here at Amoranto Sports Arena, Quezon City. It's the South Division Quarterfinals Game 1 of the Best-of-3 Series featuring Rosario Batangas ICC Bluehawks and Quezon Huskers. Introducing the starters first from Rosario Batangas ICC Bluehawks. Starting guard number 5, Joe William Triste. Other guard number 25, John Red Sinhiero. At forward number 15, Joshua Bulante. Also at forward number 88, Miggy Morelos. And at center number 0, Kerwin Laran. Head coach is Augie Gumatay, assisted by Paul De La Cruz. And on-in Gumatay, team manager Bernard Clemente. And now let us meet the starters from the Quezon Huskers. Starting guard number 7, Matt Adding. Other guard number 10, Aldwin Herrera. At forward number 6, Troy Umayo. At the forward number 18, Zahir Sahili. And man in the middle, number 15, Moel Morales. Head coach is Jeric Tang, assisted by attorney Rexemer Baldeo. Team manager, attorney Don Capunan. Our game officials for this ball game, crew chief, Nino Barcenas, upper 1, Alan Baria, and upper 2, Meng Gomez. This is Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL D-League Playoffs, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
And there we have it again, our game 1 of a quarterfinal series matchup. Again, between the ICC Bluehawks Rosario Batangas and the Quezon Junior Huskers. For Quezon, it's Umayo, Ending, Herrera, Morales, and Zahili starting. And for Rosario, it's Triste, Volante, Siniero, Baliena, and Borrenos. This should be a good one as Rosario Batangas starts this game with a 3-point bomb.
Well, our marquee matchup for this game, it's the William Triste for ICC Bluehawks. 16.9 points a ball game, 5.4 rebounds, and 5.4 assists to go along with 2 steals. On the other side, for Quezon Huskers, it's Paul Edward Inal, 10.7 points and 5.8 rebounds. So an interesting matchup that we have here.
Certainly, we're gonna look for a lot of noticeable names. And let's see if they're able to step up. So Quezon, first point of the game, it was Moel Morales scoring for them. So another chance for the Junior Huskers. Chance to take the lead for them. Right now it's Sahili with a basketball. Morales inside, outside pass. Great ball circulation for the Junior Huskers. Herrera, nowhere to go. Anguayaw, unable to catch that pass.
That pass really too high for anybody to catch. Both our teams medyo starting slow here in the game.
And again, it is the playoffs. Expect a more intense and more physical brand of basketball. Triste, behind the back pass. Laran, outside spray. Volante this time, penetrates, drops it. Laran, what a finish for Sherwin Laran.
A very difficult shot para dito kay Laran, but you gotta admire the ball movement. 4 guys touching the basketball in the last possession.
And if you're Coach Ogie Gumatay, that's what you like. Umayaw, last touch on Siniero. Possession will stay with the orange shirts.
It would have been an easy drive to the baseline. Good thing andun si Siniero at napakailaman niya yung drive na yun.
3-point lead for ICC. Herrera, Morales has it. Outside to Eding. Matt Eding to Herrera. He attacks right, puts one up. Won't fall, rebound by Laran. Triste. To the corner, back to him. Give and go action, a basket and one.
Probably the oldest play in the book. Give and go play para dito kay Triste, and the defense caught napping that time.
Pound for pound for this foul counted move. Your turn, my turn. Says Bolante and DeWilliam Triste. A chance to make it a 3-point play.
And that's the reason why coaches would say for the defense to jump ball side para hindi nga magkaroon ng mga ganong kadaling cuts.
However, Triste will fumble that free throw. Eding. Almost a steal, but Triste swipes that ball away. 3 minutes passing by our game. Possession still with the Quezon Huskers. Umayaw finds Sahili outside. Morales has it at the right wing. Eding up top. Looking for a teammate. He's up against Morenos. Outside spray. Another butterfinger sequence for Troy Umayaw.
3 turnovers already para dito sa panig ng Quezon, and almost identical yung kanilang mga nagiging errors.
That time, Rex Villanueva will now go in looking to provide some spark. And he may be the smallest man on the court, but he can do the biggest things. Bulante, Morenos, Triste, he'll fire one. He'll make one.
There's something called a jump shot. Yun eh. Taas ng point of release itong si Triste.
Great save by Morales. Quezon resets the offense. Sahili hands it off. Villanueva finding an opening. Finds Morales. No good from Moel. 8-point lead by Rosario Batangas. Make that 10.
Quezon caught napping on defense that time, giving up an easy basket.
That prompts the Quezon Junior Huskers to call a timeout right here. So far, only one field goal for them in this game. Another look. It is Joshua Bolante, a fast break opportunity capitalized. And we'll be back after this Nature Spring timeout.
Head coach Jeric Teng of the Quezon Junior Huskers will be missing today's match. So it's assistant coach Rex Baldeo who will be calling the shots. Well, just a good news para sa kapanan ng Quezon Junior Huskers because playing his first game today is Mo Morales of the CSB Blazers. Para sa kanilang coaching staff, andun yung confidence sila, tiwala dahil definitely this is gonna be a big spark or a big help para sa kanilang kapanan. But let's find out if they'll be able to seal this victory tonight. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Daphne, for that report. And indeed, the addition of CSB Blazer Moel Morales will be big for them, as he started this game at the center position.
He'll be bringing with him a lot of experience. Pero question is, yung gelling naman no? Will that be an instant thing?
Certainly, but then again, he's teammates with the NCAA MVP Anin Liwag, so perhaps he picked up a thing or two from him.
Oo, definitely talaga. What a privilege for anybody to learn from an MVP. Yung everyday mo lang kasama sa practice yan madedevelop ka at mapupush ka.
Exactly, and hopefully he'll bring what he learned from him to the Huskers this game. 10-point lead for Rosario Batangas. A chance to cut it. Herrera puts one up. Only the second field goal of Quezon in this game.
Herrera has been looking for those floaters. Luckily for him, that time around, that shot went in. Pero yun talaga yung kakailanganin niyang ipukol
Meanwhile, the attack, outside spray. Siniero was unable to catch it. It's too high. Lead is at 8. Substitution right here. Looks like Ryan Renoga will go in. Looking to provide some three-point shooting as well. Herrera. Villanueva asking for it. He gets it. The pick from Morales. Villanueva, another pick. To the right side. And Matt Edding has a basketball, but a foul drawn by the Junior Huskers.
Well, right now, itong offense ng Quezon, mapapansin mo, medyo hindi clear kung saan papapunta. They're still trying to find yung kanilang main points of attack.
Edding attacks. Baseline, spin, drops it. Great find. Paulena will complete the play.
And that's just pure skill para dito kay Edding, making something happen out of nothing.
6-point lead for the Bluehawks. Laran, outside to Morenos. To the left side, Triste. Picked up by Rex Villanueva. Triste uses the pick from Laran. He fires a three. Yes, sir!
And you cannot give this guy that space na makabuelo. He's really a sharp shooter.
Just like that, the Bluehawks up by 9 again. Another look at this, the William Triste, a bailout, three-point attempt. Doesn't matter, it goes in anyway for him.
And this is a guy who plays well in the ball screen. Kaya dapat if you're defending him, ikaw mag-dictate kung saan siya pupunta If you allow him to choose which side to go, talagang mahihirapan ka.
Herrera, over to the shot, Anna gets it back. Puts one up, that's no good. And right now, we see Paul Anal and Morales playing for Quezon Junior Huskers. So Twin Towers looking to provide that inside and presence both on offense and defense for the Huskers.
So clearly a foul that time on Ayong. Clipped the shoulder, the elbow rather, of Enal. But the problem started when they didn't box out, kaya nakakuha ng second chance opportunity itong Quezon.
First one is no good for Enal. Second one on its way. 0 out of 2 for Paul Enal. Not the best way to start the game, although he does have one field goal, 2 points for him so far. Siniero draws a foul. Herrera gets called for it. But Siniero quickly getting replaced. I believe that's going to be Victor Ochoa replacing him. Rianoga finds Triste outside. Ayong to the other side. Rianoga, Triste again. Triste attacks, outside spray. They try from deep. Won't fall. Triste gets it back. What a play that time from to William Triste.
Right place at the right time para dito kay Triste. Yung tinatawag na talagang yung biyaya nahulog na sa kamay mo.
Meanwhile, Morales, speaking of blessings, a blessing for the Quezon Junior Huskers.
Looking at the build of Morales, talagang walang makakaharang sa kanya. At least, doon sa 5 nasa sahig ngayon para dito sa ICC.
9-point lead for Rosario Batangas, make that 12 points.
And if there's a rim protector for Quezon, that's what you need to do. If you're ICC, knock down your outside shots.
First points of the game for Ryan Rionoga. 3-pointer. Meanwhile, the Junior Huskers sharing the ball on offense. Inside, Matt Edding finding an opening, but gets fouled first.
Good read in that pin down action. Edding realizing that his defender went up to show on that shooter, kaya naman na libre yung slip niya to the basket.
That's going to be 2 freebies for Matt Edding. So far, 12-point lead for ICC, so definitely a great start as we have over a minute remaining in our opening period. First one is good. First points of the game for Edding. He got it in the free throw line. Second one on its way. One out of 2. Stolen back by Matt Edding. Thought about the 3. He'll attack instead. He drops it. Great fight to Enel. What a reverse that time from Paul Enel.
I thought he was going for a 180 there. Pero great control being shown by Enel.
Pound for pound fitness, foul counted move. What maneuver that time from the big guy.
Always fun to see big guys being creative with their shots, and that's something na mahirap talagang ma-block eh.
But he won't make it a 3-point play nonetheless. Lead is at single digits for ICC. Outside spray, Ayong. Unable to make the 3. They get it back, but there seems to be a foul called on Quezon. Coach Rex will call a timeout right here before the next possession of Quezon. They're down by 9, 45 seconds remaining. Back to the action here at the Amoranto Sports Complex. 45 seconds remaining, 9-point lead for ICC. Outside pass, Ochoa. Nowhere to go. Ayong will try from deep again. Unable to redeem himself while he's on the floor. No call. Ball is with the Huskers. The attack. Oh, the finish right there, courtesy of Charles Artango.
Just went downhill that time. Itong si Artango, nobody there stopped that drive.
19 seconds remaining. Inside find. And able to put it in is ICC.
Another cut from the weak side. Good thing for Natividad. No, maganda rin yung activity niya off the ball.
Shot clock is off. 4 seconds remaining. Are they aware of the time? They are not. That'll be it for our first period. 22-13, 9-point lead for the ICC Bluehawks Rosario Batangas. It's still too early to tell who will escape with a W. Good thing we have 3 more quarters ahead of us. And we'll be back for more action. Once again, this is Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL D-League. Back to the action here for the start of the second period. It's 22-13. 9-point lead for the Rosario Batangas ICC Bluehawks. Let's see if the Quezon Junior Huskers can have a better second period. They almost lose the basketball. Artango has it. Against Triste, a Penske defender. Stolen right here. Adrianoga getting called for a violation. So possession going back to Quezon quickly. Magsumbol. Artango outside. A foul called on Rianoga. First team foul of Rosario Batangas. Meanwhile, Artango again up against Bulante. Artango will attack, puts one up, gets fouled. That's two quick fouls for Rosario Batangas in this 1 minute of our second period.
That was a foul waiting to happen. Bulante, even from the half court, masyado na talagang madikit.
First one is good for Jarl Artango. Averages 8 points per game, close to 2 rebounds as well. 2 out of 2 for Jarl. It's back to a 9-point lead. Rather, it's cut down to an 8-point lead.
Best scorer right now for ICC will get a breather. Talking about itong si Triste. Perfect opportunity right now for Quezon to try and trim the lead.
Right on cue, Rex Villanueva is available. Here goes Joshua Bulante. He attacks, drops it. Great find. Natividad unable to put it in. Gets it back. The bump.
And Natividad kind of anticipated the contact right there. Kaya medyo kinapos yung tira niya. Good thing for him, he was able to regain possession.
Possession stays with ICC. Inside, Bulante. Basket and one against Paul Enal.
And Bulante playing misdirection right there. Was able to set a screen for Natividad. And at the last second, seeding his man to get this end one play.
Pound for pound fitness, foul counted move. The bang in the bucket for Joshua Bulante. They're up by 9 right now. A chance to put themselves up by double digits. Bonus freebie on its way. Bulante completes it. As almost 2 minutes passes by in our second period, 10-point lead for Rosario Batangas. Edding back on the floor. Matt Edding drops it. Enal, or that's Morales. Stolen here. On the other side, no conversion. Laran coming out of nowhere. Bulante still couldn't clean up the mess. Laran still has it. Rianoga outside. No good at the distance shot. Natividad with the rebound and the putback.
That's just too many possessions para dito sa panig ng ICC. If you're Quezon, you have to be able to match the intensity that they're showing right now.
12-point lead for the ICC Bluehawks. Villanueva, crossover, will attack. What a move from Rex Villanueva.
That should be in the highlights. Villanueva able to read that defense very well. Yung yung fake dun yung tinignan talaga niya muna yung ball screen and countering it going to the baseline.
Again, he may be the smallest man on the floor, but he can make big things happen. As that's another turnover forced by the Huskers against ICC. Let's take another look at this Rex Villanueva making his opponent spin.
Literally, now you see me, now you don't moment.
But still, they're down by double digits. Sahili outside pass that was intended for Edding. But great job by Baliena anticipating that pass. Edding outside. Morales, Artango, their fighter. Will that count? Oh no, it's gonna be an offensive foul on Jarl Artango.
Our referee Alan Bade saying that he extended his foot on that last sequence. Hindi mo na may contest because it happened right in front of our official.
Could have been a big three to cut the lead. Nonetheless, it's still a double-digit lead for Rosario Batangas. Baliena against Villanueva. Another foul drawn. Possession will stay with Rosario Batangas. Baliena, outside pass. Morenos against Zahili at the left side. He penetrates, finds Laran, no good. Aldwin Herrera, outside spray. Villanueva for three. Yes, sir!
That's how you run a transition play. Villanueva just filling his lanes and being rewarded with that kick-out pass.
Again, that's what Rex Villanueva can do. Specialty of the house for him. Meanwhile, great slap away from Zahili, but possession will stay with Rosario.
And we talked about Quezon having the need to match the intensity as we take a look at this three-pointer from Villanueva. He was really waiting for that pass. Again, on the defensive end, nag-iiba na yung energy nitong Quezon. They're more active, especially in trying to play the passing lanes. Kaya on that last entry post, and tap out nila yung bola.
And that may be the answer to defending a team like Rosario Batangas. The Bluehawks trying to figure something out. They go to Baliena outside. It's a pick from Bulante. Baliena attacks, gets blocked. It was great defense from Matt Edding. He's able to draw a foul.
That was a chaotic sequence against three white shirts.
Only a 7-point lead for Rosario Batangas. Again, that was great sequence coming from Matt Edding, drawing a foul after getting a block against Baliena. But right now, the Junior Huskers, no more fouls to give. And we still have under 5 minutes remaining in this period. Edding finds Herrera. Herrera brings down the basketball. Herrera. Morales provides the pick, but Herrera rejects it. Edding, outside pass. Villanueva steps on the line.
Good perimeter defense for part of ICC. Really not allowing them to get blown by that time.
4 minutes remaining in our first half. Baliena brings it down. He's up against Villanueva. This time it's Morenos. He finds Iniedo. Back to Baliena. Naran outside. The big guy will hand it off. They attack. Nowhere to go, outside once again. Morenos, this time it's his turn. Puts one up, no good at the awkward shot. Edding, 2-on-2 situation. Villanueva thought about the three, great closeout from his defender. Nonetheless, Edding will attack. Edding. And that's Moel Morales tapping it in.
And that's the value of having Morales. Meron kang confidence to take even difficult shots because you know somebody's gonna be there to do cleanup job.
And that's as basic as it gets for Moel Morales. Super has 6 points in this game. Meanwhile, offensive foul will be called on Rosario Batangas.
Oh, that clearly is a moving screen. Take a look at this move again. Against four white shirts, Morales still able to carve his space to go for that tip-in.
Under 3 minutes remaining. Only a 5-point lead right now being faced by Quezon. Morales outside to Edding. The pick from Moel Morales. Matt Edding attacks. Matt Edding using the right hand in a left attack. Draws the foul. 2 freebies will be given to Matt.
And that's the athletic ability of Edding for you. Able to change hands in mid-air. It may look simple pero napakahirap gawin yan.
Another look. So far, Matt Edding still has no field goal in this game. First one is no good for Matt Edding.
This guy's averaging almost a double-double, 8 points, 10 rebounds. But again, the defense of ICC really changing his rhythm.
4-point lead for Rosario Batangas. 1 out of 2 for Matt Edding. Great rebounding guard. So both teams has no more fouls to give. Senieto will go to the line. Over 2 minutes remaining in our first half. So far, no points yet for Senieto, but he does average close to 11 points per game. First freebie is good for John Red Senieto. Second one on its way. Make it a 6-point lead for the ICC Bluehawks.
Oh, Senieto is more of a scoring guard. What a luxury for ICC. Na pwede mo silang pagsabayan itong sila Triste. A lot of scoring you could get when you're small guys.
Meanwhile, a foul will be called on Andrew Tabuena. So this time, penalty freebies will be given to the Junior Huskers. It's Jordan Ortago at the line. So far, he has been playing well. First freebie is good for Jarl. 5 points for him so far.
And free throws, keeping itong Quezon at bay. They're now 5 out of 10 from the free throw line. Make that 6 out of 11. So that's the value of making your free throws. Even though you're struggling from the field, medyo mako-compensate.
4-point lead for Rosario Batangas. They have possession. Triste back in the ball game. Has 10 points. Triste will fire a 3. No good. Ayon with offensive board. Puts one up. No good. Great defense from Morales. Morales brings it down. Finds Villanueva. Artango directing the offense for the Junior Huskers. Outside spray. The attack by Adame. Stolen right here by Triste.
Good anticipation from Triste. Yun nga yung sinasabi natin minsan na he may be small pero he plays the space very well. Hindi niya in-absorb yung contact in-anticipate lang niya kung saan pupunta yung bola.
Don't let the William Triste size fool you. He's one of perhaps arguably the fastest player in our D-League. Right now it's a 4-point lead only for Rosario Batangas. Over a minute remaining in our first half. So far, Quezon outscoring ICC in our second period 12-7. Red Senieto. Laran has it. Looking to hand it off, but we'll give it to Senieto instead. He'll try for a 3. That won't hit. Rebound by Villanueva.
That was an ill-advised three-pointer. 3 steps away from the line. They still had a lot of time in their shot clock.
Meanwhile, Morales, outside pass. Villanueva, he'll attack and send it out. Sahili the fake. Outside pass again, Artango. Won't end up with a bucket. Villanueva, one more chance. He'll try from deep, he won't hit. Triste, this time he'll fly and he won't score. Laran puts one up, still no good for ICC. We were looking for a foul. Jarl Altago on the other side gets a foul. 2 freebies will be given.
Coach Ogie Gumatay asking for a foul, claiming that there was a lot of contact underneath. Pero tinan mo naman tong galaw na to. in that sudden change of pace, when he slowed down, that gave him the opportunity to see kung saan siya pwedeng dumaan eh.
So far hasn't missed from the line. First one is good for Artango. A chance for Quezon to narrow the gap just before our second period ends. 2 out of 2 for Charles Artango. 16 seconds remaining. Coach Ogie Gumatay calling it Nature Spring timeout right here. They're only up by 2. We'll be back for more action. Back to the action for the last 16 seconds of our first half. 29-27, 2-point lead for Rosario Batangas. And so far again, Quezon outscoring ICC in that second period. But Rosario Batangas has this possession. A +7 for Quezon in the scoring department this period. Ayong outside, Seniedo, Triste. Looking to operate. Inside pass, great fight to J.R. Seniedo.
What a pass mula dito kay Triste, able to thread the needle. An even better catch and finish. Look at that.
Pound for pound fitness foul, counted move. Fred Seniedo, hindi naman pinahiya itong si William Triste.
Pag ganun kaganda yung pasa, talagang kailangan siguraduhin mong maipapasok mo. And Seniedo, the able finisher that he is, a perfect recipient of those types of passes.
More importantly, a chance for them to put a little bit of cushion just before our second period ends. Seniedo makes it a 3-point play. That's another timeout called by the Junior Huskers. 2.5 seconds remaining. We'll be back after a short break. Back to the action for the last 2.5 seconds of our second period. Out of bounds, Abayon turns the ball over. Last 0.8 of a second remaining in our second period. 5-point lead for Rosario Batangas.
Oh, this should be good for a catch and shoot.
Laran puts one up. Off the window, Serwin Laran. How do you do?
Iba na yung magaling at may halo pang swerte. A difficult shot for Laran.
You saw the expressions coming from the players of ICC. Let's take another look. I think he put that up in time.
Yeah. And his feet wasn't even set for that shot.
There you have it our score at the half. 35-27, 8-point gap. Rosario Batangas still on top, but still an eternity of basketball to be played. We'll be back for more action.
Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo.
Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL would like to thank Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances.
Dorite Bola ng Pinoy, the first Pinoy basketball brand, Don Benito's, ang pambansang cassava, Nature Spring, #1 bottled water in the Philippines, Pound for Pound Fitness, Be Liga Ready, Jinky Skin, empowering women by redefining beauty, Pound Active, for quality sportswear.
Red Dynasty, offering comfort Chinese food and overall 5-star experience. Winford Resort and Casino Manila, a luxury integrated resort.
Special thanks to Vice Mayor Gian Soto of Quezon City for hosting today's games. Maraming salamat.
Back to the action here, and at halftime it's 35-27. 8-point lead for Rosario Batangas. And again, even though they were outscored during that second period, it was only by 1 point, but at some point it was 7-14, and it became 13-14 after a 6-0 run for the Rosario Batangas squad. And a big-time buzzer-beating shot from Serwin Laran, by the way. But still, again, just like what I say, it's still an eternity of basketball to be played as we have our halftime stats.
If you take a look at the field goal percentage, 52% for Quezon, higher than the 44% itong ICC. But what really gave ICC the lead is yung kanilang 5 3-point conversions. They're 5 out of 11 from beyond the arc. That's very high for a team that loves to run. Dahil nako-complement yung kanilang running game. And also, you would have to give credit dito sa panig ng ICC for controlling the board 16-12 and for moving the ball well with that 9 assists that they have.
Certainly, still too early to tell who will escape with a W. As again, we've said it, the seeding of both of these teams is really narrow. Unlike our first 2 games, it was 1 versus 8 and 2 versus 7. But our Rosario Batangas squad getting warned as they're late to come in for the start of our 3rd period. Nonetheless, they'll have the first possession. Morenos will trigger the inbound up against Morales. They find Siniedo. It's gonna be a backcourt violation.
And that's the type of energy you want to see if you're Quezon starting the 3rd quarter the right way with that defensive stop.
Here goes the Junior Huskers. They're only down by 8, it's still single digits. Matt Edding against Siniedo. Trying to find an open guy. Artango gets it. He attacks, steps on the brakes. And time runs out for them.
And that's what's missing for Quezon right now. Yung pagiging sharp on the offensive end. After those turnovers in the first half, a lot of passing miscues. And yun nga, it's the 2nd time na natawagan sila ng 21st-second violation without anybody on the floor knowing the situation.
1 minute remaining, or 1 minute passing by in our 3rd period. 8-point lead for Rosario Batangas still. Morenos, outside feed. Inside, Laran. Outside again. The attack, Bulante, no good off the window. The Junior Huskers in transition. It's tapped away by Bulante. But possession will stay with the Junior Huskers.
Not enough spacing for that pass to go through the middle para dito sa panig ng Quezon. Nonetheless, they're gonna have 19 seconds to come up with something off this inbound play.
Enal, outside feed. Crossover, Artango. Herrera, the pick from Morales. To the corner. Artango, difficult shot, goes in off the window.
Able to find a way to score is Artago despite the solid perimeter defense being displayed by Rosario.
2 minutes passing by in our third period. Morenos against Matt Edding. Has nowhere to go. Outside to Volante for 3. That's short. Lara tried to save it. A great box out from Paul Enel. And we'll be turning it over to Daphne Cristobal for a report.
Join Coach Melo, shorter rotation for Rosario, but it seems like it's actually not a big problem at all, especially with this lead. It's after that the Leyte boys, yung isa nilang mga players, went home for the holidays already. For Coach Ogie earlier, sabi niya sa akin, hindi naman daw kasi sila palakas, kundi parang nagiging pabawas yung kanyang kapanan. But in contrary, he also highlighted the fighting spirit of the ICC Bluehawks. Big changes nga raw for other teams because it's during the playoffs where they are loaded with new players. But regardless, kahit iba ang kwento sa kanyang koponan, Coach Ogie firmly believes it's about system plus execution equals to a paid-off effort. Join Coach Melo.
Thank you very much, Daphne, for that report. And indeed, I'm sure Coach Ogie Gumate knows what he's doing, especially with this team, the ICC Bluehawks, which he coaches even outside the junior MPBL.
Yeah, totoo. Marami talagang exposure. But totoo yung sinabi ni Coach, and it's all about the system. But one thing na medyo nainggit ako nung aga ng bakasyon nung isa niyang player.
Certainly, still they do have all the instruments possibly to get this game 1 W.
Oh, great box out right there.
Laran has it. Volante receiving it. Siniedo, Triste, no one was there. And they make him pay.
I'm still surprised why he's being left open. Third three-pointer already para dito kay Triste.
40-29, 11-point lead. Let's take another look. The William Triste making his opponents pay, leaving him wide open. 6 minutes remaining in the third. We'll be back after this Nature Spring timeout. Over 6 minutes remaining in our third period. Again, it's an 11-point lead for Rosario Batangas. After that, the William Triste deep in the corners, three-pointer. Herrera attacks. Herrera. It's going to be another foul called on the Bluehawks. After their first team foul of this third period.
And Herrera that time had the right thing in mind to take it strong to the hoop after being able to break the press of ICC.
Herrera at the line. First one is good for Herrera. So far has 3 points in this game, including that freebie. Second one on its way for Herrera. And he cuts the lead to just single digits for Rosario Batangas as Sahili comes back in for Quezon. Morales will take a trip to the bench, perhaps a chance for Rosario Batangas to make something happen inside.
And Quezon trying to employ a full court pressure of their own, pero medyo hilaw eh.
Let's see if they can complete that said pressure. Meanwhile, Triste uses the pick from Volante, gives it to him. Volante, the other side, Morenos will fire. Badly misses that shot. There's a series of contacts right there.
It all started with that good challenge, rushing out to that three-pointer and yung magandang box out, no, forcing ICC to give that push.
Meanwhile, Sahili. This time it's Herrera at the right side. Enal provides the pick. Enal inside, great execution. Sahili cleans up the mess.
That's one thing that they're good at, talking about Quezon picking up yung mga missed shots from the weak side. That exposes the boxing out problems naman itong ICC.
Siniedo. Volante hands it off. Triste for three. Yes, sir!
And if things are going wrong para dito sa ICC, all they need to do is give the ball to the hands of Triste and they will make something happen.
16 big points for the William Triste. Meanwhile, Artango no good at the scoop-up shot. Laran finding an open spot in transition. Suddenly, the pace of the game increasing as Matt adding the bang in a bucket.
Mukhang sanay sa puyatan tong ating mga players as the night goes deep, lalo silang nagigising. 4 minutes left here in the third. Bumibilis talaga yung pace ng ating laro. Up and down basketball is what we're seeing.
So Matt Edding will go to the line for a bonus freebie. Another chance for the Junior Huskers to cut the lead to just single digits. As Rex Villanueva checks in for Jordan Artango. Bonus freebie for Matt Edding. 3-point playing for Edding. 9-point lead only for Batangas Rosario. Siniedo finds the William Triste. He has 16 points in this game. That's gonna be a foul. I believe that's called on Serwin Laran. Or I think that's Josh Ayong. Correct me, that's Zahir Sahili of the Quezon Junior Huskers.
Sa dami ng dinaanan kasi nung screen na yun. And he had to extend his hips rather, just to slow down that cutter.
Triste dancing. Triste outside swing. Another three-pointer for the ICC Bluehawks.
Nothing more you could ask for from the defense. Itong si Villanueva, his hand was right in front of that shooter. Just better offense that time.
Meanwhile, the William Triste grabs the rebound, finds Siniedo. Serwin Laran stops, back to Siniedo. This time it's Rianoga deep within the corners. No good. Rebound by Sahili. Forward pass. Matt Edding in transition against Rianoga. He'll score.
Matt Edding able to regain control, almost losing that basketball. Much needed basket para dito sa Quezon. This is still a 10-point lead.
Both teams just going back and forth. That's why the lead is staying at 10 points. Laran hands it off. Siniedo to the right side. Another three-pointer. Ryan Rianoga.
And yun ang masakit. If you're Quezon, you're scoring 2-pointers, but you're giving up threes. That's something that ICC would definitely love.
Villanueva. Enal. Back to Villanueva. Crossover move. Outside spray. Sahili, the fake. Mid-range jumper. No good. Over 2 minutes remaining in our third chapter. Siniedo. Laran up top. The pick from Rianoga. Traveling violation called on him.
Eagle eyes were officials. From Rianoga shuffling his pivot foot, but before that, take a look at this three-pointer. That was a step away from the line. Nothing but net para sa ICC.
Lead is now at 13. Slowly but surely, the Bluehawks creating some insurance for them before our fourth period. Sahili finally makes a shot, this time from outside. Again, both teams just going back and forth. The lead is still at 10. Ochoa almost turns the ball over. Picks it up, Baliena stops. puts one up, no good with a one-hander. 1 minute and 28 seconds remaining. Matt Edding stops, scoops it up and scoops it in.
A mini run right here para dito sa Quezon, bring the lead down to a single digit.
11 points for Matt Edding. We take another look on that move. Great physicality and bump, leading to 2 points for Edding. As we'll take a short break after this nature spring timeout. Back to the action here for the last 1 minute and 22 seconds of our third period. It's an 8-point lead for Rosario Batangas. Triste, the ball is in his hands. He'll fire one. No good for William Triste. And a foul against ICC.
Clear push from Natividad in that rebounding battle. Good thing for them. That's not yet the penalty.
Under a minute remaining. Omayaw tried to find the NL, stolen by Serwin Laran. Seniedo attack, sends it out. Rianoga one more time. Off the lucky bounce, Ryan Rianoga will score from 3.
That corner has been friendly para dito sa panig ng ICC. Second time around that they got that shooter's bounce.
More importantly, puts themselves up by double digits again, 11 points to be exact. Under 20 seconds remaining. Unable to answer back was Abayon. 15 seconds remaining. Shot clock is off. Triste looking to do more damage. And he'll draw a foul.
Quezon still has a couple of more fouls to give.
7 seconds remaining. Triste will trigger the inbound. Omaya will be bothering him. Triste trying to find an open teammate. Finds Serwin Laran. Could have been a great play. Here comes Quezon. Joel Artango scoops it up. That's no good. And a call will be made by our officials with 1.3 seconds remaining on the clock.
And Artango that time not wasting any opportunity. As soon as they got that rebound, he went straight to the hoop. Being rewarded here with 2 free throws.
So a chance for Artango to make it just a single-digit lead before we enter our fourth period. First one is good for Joro. Second one on its way. 2 out of 2 for Artango. Hasn't missed a free throw this game. Full court he won't go for Seniedo. And that'll be it for quarter number 3, 54-45. 9-point lead for Rosario Batangas. And we'll be back for the start of the fourth period. Once again, this is Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL D-League. 54-45, 9-point lead for the Rosario Batangas ICC Bluehawks. As we approach our fourth and final period, so far leading the charge for the Bluehawks is the William Triste with 16 big points. Rianoga, Laran contributing 12 and 10 respectively. On the other side, Artango leading them with 12 points as the Junior Huskers trailing by single digits. Oh, Rex Villanueva, first a bucket of the fourth. Three-pointer, great way to start.
This is one guy who needs to get hot para dito sa panig ng Quezon. Si Villanueva.
Siniero at the right side finds Laran up top. Hands it off. Triste attacks. Triste gets blocked. Natividad, great fake out the window.
He may not be the highest leaper dito sa ating D-League, but definitely has that basketball IQ. Dalawang depensa yung pinatalon niya dun.
The attack, Villanueva. No good, can't make it back-to-back.
Could have been big para dito sa Quezon.
Meanwhile, Laran hands it off to Siniedo. Triste has it. Left side. Against Abayon, Triste inside finds Siniedo again.
And Artago right there. He was watching the ball screen action. Nakalimutan niya yung kanyang bantay.
It's back to a 10-point lead. Sahili. Inside Abayon, outside. Villanueva, one more try. Gets it.
Same spot, same result para dito kay Villanueva. You would expect the defense to adjust on him, probably stay home and deny him that pass.
Siniedo to Triste. Triste dances. Laran, the big guy will try a three. Won't work for him. They get it back, but it's stolen by Quezon. Artango outside again. Villanueva, no hesitation. No good. Great defense from Triste. They get it back. Sahili handing it off. One more time. All the confidence in the world.
This is one guy that you really want to give the green light to dahil andun yung kumpiyansa niya. No hesitation in taking that three. Although he missed the first one prior to that, talagang alam mo nabuong-buo pa rin yung loob niya if you give him that space.
Make that 14 big points for Rex Villanueva. Meanwhile, basket and one for Mr. Natividad right here.
Natividad and Triste showing us how to respond from a big three.
Pound for pound fitness foul counted move. Natividad a chance to make it a three-point play. Bonus freebie on his way. Gets it to go. It's only a 7-point lead for Rosario Batangas. Enal attacks, loses it, picked up by Abayon. Hands it off to Edding. He'll attack, drops it. Enal puts one up. Basket and one for Paul Enal.
Strong move mula dito kay Enal, absorbing the contact and finishing with his left hand.
Pound for pound fitness foul counted the move. Paul Enal answering back with his own and one. Bonus freebie for Paul Enal. But he's unable to make it a three-point play. Nonetheless, a 5-point gap. Still in favor of the Bluehawks. Triste has 16. Triste dancing. Outside pass. Volante back to Triste. He'll attack, he'll scoop it up and scoop it in.
That's the basketball smarts itong si William Triste. Did not force anything there. Move that ball around. Alam niya, babalik at babalik sa kanya yung ball. And when he found the right time to score, talagang ginahanap niya na yung butas on that left corner.
Enal hands it off. Matt Edding against Siniedo. He sends it out. Sahili puts one up. And he's able to draw the foul. And 2 freebies will be given to him.
Good read off the closeout para dito kay Sahili. Did not force the outside shot. Instead, opted to put the ball on the floor and using the aggressiveness of the defense to get this foul.
Over 6 minutes remaining in our game. Sahili, first freebie is good. It's back to a 6-point game, a chance to make it a 5-point game again. Two out of 2, it's a 5-point game. Over 6 minutes remaining. Morenos, Laran has it. Siniedo trying to get free, he does. Morenos once again, that's against Matt Edding. Ayong asking for it, he gets it. He'll fire for 3. Badly misses it, and another chance for Quezon to cut the lead.
And for ICC, the last thing you want to do is settle for outside shots. Alam mo kasi na kapag galing na sa rotation yung bola, same is the defense na scrambling na din eh. That's an opportunity to attack and get fouls.
Quezon right here with a possession. Morales. Offensive foul will be called. I believe that's an illegal pick.
Bihirang may tawag kay Villanueva yun, because of his size. Pero talagang he cleared the way for the drive para dito kay Morales.
Morenos. Serwin Laran hands it off. Siniedo back to Triste. Hasn't scored in a while. Has 18 so far. Triste. Ayong. Laran for 3. Still won't fall. Siniedo big time board. Laran has it. Laran and Villanueva fighting for the basketball. Possession will stay with the Junior Huskers.
Great effort on the part of ICC to keep that ball alive. But what about Villanueva? Wherever that ball is, kasama siya sa play.
That is what Rex Villanueva brings to the table. As William Triste has it outside. Will reject the pick for Maran. Will send it out. Morenos, another send out. Ayong, fade away 3, won't fall. Edding, not wasting any time. He attacks. The bump, sends it out. Villanueva for 3. Yes, sir!
That is a big one. Cutting the lead down to 2 para dito sa Quezon. Villanueva has been steady all throughout this game.
Only a 2-point gap. Wait a minute, there seems to be a foul. As Rex Villanueva is on the floor.
The initial call is an offensive foul, but the coaching staff of Quezon asking for a review. They might have seen something that we didn't.
Only a 2-point lead for Rosario Batangas. We take another look on what happened. So the bump from Triste seems unintentional. Villanueva falling to the ground.
Couple of possessions prior to that, nakita natin kung gaano rin kalakas tong si Villanueva eh, no? Kaya maalam mo na yung naging call na to, may halong kumbaga he tried to sell yung tawag talaga. And a good job on his part dahil nakuha nga niya yung turnover.
Villanueva winning that mental battle against Triste. A chance now for Quezon to tie the game or take the lead. And again, Villanueva, I'm sure he's looking to take that 3 ball. Herrera, Abayon, Morales. Inside, puts one up. We have a tied game at 63.
Able to make a run. Itong Quezon, dinaan nila sa depensa. Tinagaan nila yung half-court defense.
Triste against Villanueva. Almost a steal. Morenos inside fine. Bolante will lose it. Picked up by Herrera. A chance for Quezon to take the lead once and for all. Outside fine. Herrera will fire. Still won't fall.
Oh, not a good sign for ICC. Itong si Triste seems to be hurting.
Triste asking assistance. All 63 right here. It's going to be crucial. Hopefully he's all okay.
Looks like he's suffering from cramps.
Oh, that's why he can't move.
Oo. Kasi mararamdaman mong umaangat yan eh. It is gonna be a big loss para dito sa panig ng ICC. Especially now that Quezon has got their bearings back.
But let's see how ICC will do it without their main man. They have a tight game. Volante and Sahili fighting for that basketball. And Sahili, the hustle is credited. Possession goes to his squad.
And if there's one thing that changed para dito sa panig ng Quezon, again, it is their commitment to play defense, especially from the perimeter.
Here comes Villanueva and company. Over 3 minutes remaining in the fourth. Slowly but surely, time running out. Sahili. Morales provides the pick, but it's not used. Outside pass, Abayon. Slips out of it. Morales has it. Outside spray, Sahili for three. Won't fall. Out of bounds, possession back to the Bluehawks.
Good defensive stand on the part of ICC.
Baliena to Laran. This time, Rosario Batangas circulating the ball on offense. Baliena hands it off. Sidniedo outside again. Morenos. The pick from Laran not used. Morenos inside fight. What a feed. But Laran saw a miss.
Would have been a highlight play para dito sa ICC. But nonetheless, another great defense on the part of Quezon, switching all ball screens.
Herrera against Sidniedo. He stops. One-hander, no good. Out of bounds. Last touch on Morales, so possession will go to Rosario Batangas.
This is going to go down the wire, so take a look at this rebounding battle. Morales wisely tapping it outside, not to allow any quick attack para dito sa panig ng ICC.
Tie game at 63. One more foul to give for Rosario Batangas. Quezon has two. Last 2 minutes brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances. Stolen by Rex Villanueva.
Good collapsing defense once again for Quezon. Their adjustment defensively was the key for them to get back here in this game.
Abayon to Sahili. It's been tied for the last 2 minutes. Edding attacks. Edding puts one up. Finally gives his team the lead.
Edding just literally bullied his way in against a much smaller defender. They are now up by 2. What a comeback.
No choice from Coach Ogie Gomate but to call a nature spring timeout. And we'll be back after this short break. Back to the action for the last minute and a half of this game. 2-point lead for the Quezon Junior Huskers after that big basket coming from Matt Edding. Rianoga will try from deep. No good. Could have given them the lead.
No need to rush here if you're Quezon.
Herrera has it. Abayon will hand it off. Edding once again with the basketball. Edding attacks. Edding scoops it up and scoops it in, plus a foul.
What a strong move mula dito kay Edding. Really had all the right to flex his muscles after that shot.
Pound for pound fitness foul counted move. Matt Edding answering the call. 4-point lead for them, a chance to make it 5.
And that's really a problem para dito sa ICC because they have Herrera on the corner. He made a couple of threes earlier. Hindi makaka-help talaga yung tao niya.
Tough decision making on the side of the ICC Bluehawks. Nonetheless, they're still facing this 2-possession deficit. Adding a chance to increase it to 5. And he does. Matt Edding now with 18 big points.
And this is where you really miss the presence of Triste in the game.
Morenos, the pick from Laran. To the right side. Laran thought about the 3. Sinieda outside. Rianoga. He'll try from deep. Yes, sir!
That was a gutsy 3-pointer from Rianoga. That was well defended.
That's
From my angle, akala ko pa nga natapik pa yung bola eh.
That's all chords from Ryan Rianoga. We're back to a 2-point game. If you're ICC, there's no need to foul. Herrera, big time shot. Oh my goodness!
And that is the shooter on the corner we were talking about earlier. You really cannot give him that breathing room.
Coach Ogie Gumatay is far from happy. It's back to a 5-point game. After this, Herrera, big time corner triple. Oh my goodness. 29 seconds remaining. 5-point lead for Quezon. We'll be back. Back to the action here for the last 29 seconds of this game. 5-point lead for the Junior Huskers. Let's see what the Bluehawks have up their sleeve. Ayong, no good at the shot. Rebound by Moel Morales.
And ICC opting to go for that early 3. And once again, itong Quezon naman able to secure the rebound. So this is really an interesting game. You mentioned on top of the coverage na yung number 3 and number 6. Talagang halos magkadikit yung ano niyan, yung standings and yung level of play. And that's what we're seeing now.
And indeed, from the start, we all knew that it could go either way. But right now, I believe the lower seeded team potentially getting the W as Mo Morales goes 2 out of 2.
And this is going to be painful for ICC because they were in control of the game for the most part.
Rianoga missing that shot. Right now it's a 7-point lead for the Quezon Junior Huskers. If they play this right, if they make the free throws first and foremost, it's gonna be game over for them. So it's Abayon at the line again. Even if it doesn't make the free throws, actually. 7 points is big. It's going to be difficult already for ICC to make something happen. But then again, it's only improbable, not impossible, as Abayan makes a second one. ICC rushing, but Sinieda loses the basketball, and I think that's it. The Quezon Junior Huskers escape with a Game 1 W, 74-66. What a game it has been. Almost the whole game, the Rosario Batangas ICC Bluehawks were leading, and we're looking good. But the Quezon Junior Huskers just proving their worth, proving what they can do on the floor. And of course, everybody also did their work, both offensively and defensively. And congratulations to Coach Rex, to the Quezon boys. And I'm sure it'll be one heck of a game 2 as well, so better stay tuned to that. But for now, Quezon will go home with a smile and with the last laugh. And again, everybody perhaps or definitely did their homework. Villanueva ending, contributing, Sahili, Enal, everybody really did their work again, both offensively and defensively, but I believe it is Matt Edding who really stood out for them.
I agree with you. It's totally a team effort para dito sa panig ng Quezon. It was their defense, especially late in the game, that gave them this win. Yung kanilang switching defense, no, prevented those drives na nakukuha ng ICC back in the first half, and that has been the secret to getting this victory.
And again, job's not yet over for Matt Edding and company. They still have game 2 to worry about, but perhaps for this night, for the rest of 38 minutes of night, they can enjoy the last laugh of getting this Game 1 W. And again, if you're ICC, no reason to panic, no reason to bow your heads. Still have Game 2, and still a lot of chances to bounce back from this painful loss. And I'm sure Coach Ogie Gumatay will have that in mind. Right now, we'll be turning it over to Daphne Cristobal for our Extreme Player of the Game.
"17 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists para sa ating Extreme Player of the Game, Matt Edding. Congratulations to you and your team. Another victory na coming from behind. Ibahagi mo sa amin, sa tingin mo, ano naging susi kahit wala ng inyong head coach on this game, pero kinuha nyo pa rin itong panalong to?
Una-una po, nagpapasalamat po ako. Alhamdulillah po. Nung tumulong sa amin sa pagkuha ng panalo na ito ay yung preparation namin, yung sa pag-prepare sa amin ng mga coaches.
Matt, meron ka mo gustong pasalamatan or batiin ngayon?
Nagpapasalamat po ako sa mga team owners namin, Boss RD, Gov Dr. Helen Tan, Kong Attorney Mike Tan, Doc Kim, 4K Party List, Team Manager, Attorney Don Kapunan, Coach Jake Teng, at binabati ko din yung pamilya ko sa Zamboanga, Edding family, tsaka fam ko sa Dumaguete po, Bilbao family.
Of course, Coach, alam naman din po natin, no, for this game, another hard-earned victory nga po, no. Pero sa tingin nyo lang po, how proud are you with how these boys just really tried to maximize yung effort on this match?
Yun nga, sabi nga ni Matt, dugtungan ka lang. Siguro nagtulong-tulong kami sa team preparation. Nung first half, medyo hirap kami because medyo mabilis yung kalaban. Then, yun na nga, nagawa naman namin ng solusyon. At then, nag-gel naman yung team concept namin ng defense. Yun lang naman yung inuulit-ulit namin sa mga bata. Kailangan natin dumipensa, baka sa dulo mag-iba yung result. Ngayon, siguro nagtuloy-tuloy na. We go 3-0. Siguro, sana magtuloy pa kami.
And it really paid off on this game. Yes. Coach, mga tao pong papasalamatan or babatiin po?
Binabati ko sila Boss RD, sila kong Mike, sila Governor Helen Tan, 4K Party List, sila Boss RD, saka sila Coach Jeric.
Thank you so much, Coach. And once again, congratulations po sa Team Quezon for getting another victory this night. Pasalamat din po tayo sa Don Benitos for providing our player of the game, this Filipino delicacy. Don Benitos, ang pambansang kasama. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Daphne. And once again, that is our extreme best player of the game, Matt Edding, helping the Quezon Junior Huskers get a Game 1 W. But still, again, the job is not yet over. And make sure to look forward to our Game 2. And that's it for this day. Thank you very much, everybody who tuned in. Thank you very much, first and foremost, to our sponsors. Thank you very much to our Commissioner Keith Picasso, to our Executive Director J.R. Navarro. Thank you very much to everybody who tuned in. Once again, my name is Cholo Pangilinan, along with Coach Melo Navarro and Daphne Cristobal. And this is, once again, the one and only Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL D-League.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugo.